How you doing there, folks? Baters here with a special video for y'all. Now hold on to your ball bags, because today we're going to be looking at the top 10 meanest comments we've seen from the day we started YouTube. Now here's a quick little sneak peek. Take a look at these.
I wish you were dead. But thanks. This was helpful. Okay, instantly regret the thank you. You're shitty shit.
You have the voice of a fat ass.
Also, we may have a surprise appearance in this video, so be sure to watch the whole thing. Winky face. Thank you all so much for helping us get to 100,000 subscribers. Good God. Honestly, I never thought we'd ever have that many people watching AverageBaters, so it literally blows my ball bag up in a weird way. It's all squished and uncomfortable inside my dad jeans. We are so excited to have so many fellow AverageBaters to laugh, joke, and game with. It makes my palms sweaty. Now go ahead, guys and girls, and tape your butt cheeks together, and let's get to average baiting, baby!
At number 10, Vader, whatever your name is, you sound lame as fuck.
Did this piece of shit just call me Vader? Vader? Are you out of your fucking mind? Do I look like a Vader to you? Do I wear a black suit with a cape and cut down Jedis with a lightning stick? No, I do not. Do I wear a helmet indoors and sound exactly like James Earl Jones? No. Do I jerk off old men to learn new ways to levitate shit with my mind? No. Do I cream in my pants when someone says Death Star or blows up a planet nearby? No. Do I throw crusty old men down electrical ventilation shafts? No. Do I take pictures of my crusty penis and send them directly to Jar Jar Binks? Yeah, okay, maybe that was me. But all the other stuff is not me. Sir, I do believe you have me confused with somebody else. I rate this comment one picture of a donkey I used to suck and fuck for money. Those were some rough times in my life, but I did have to pay for those James Earl Jones voiceovers, and they didn't come cheap. At number 9.
I hate YouTube for one reason. It lets particularly goopy and unfunny cunts have a soapbox.
Listen, buddy, I don't speak jibber jabber, okay? So I don't know what gobby means. But I can only assume it means I am a goblin of some sort who perhaps likes to eat soap out of a box. I love how the one reason this guy hates the largest video sharing platform on the planet is because so many people that are different from him can connect with other like-minded individuals. That's like saying the only reason I hate Disney World is because it lets particularly excited children ride around on dangerous metal contraptions, aka amusement park rides. I rate this comment one smelly-ass troll who was dropped as a baby and now can't function correctly because it has a smushed brain. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not positive, that I am a carrot. And my biggest fear is there was a giant rabbit running around here. It's gonna eat my fucking body. You know what I'm saying? So if you see any rabbits, fucking point them in a different direction. At the number 8 spot,
He must like penis, or is very dumb as fuck.
Why can't it be both, though? Can dumb people not like penis? So to be clear, in order to be not very dumb as fuck, one must not like, associate, or even ruminate about the magnificence of a big dick and balls? Is that what you're telling me right now? What I love about this comment is like an onion. Is you can just keep peeling it back. There's so many layers, you know? It's also how I have to be very dumb as fuck. Meaning some fucks are dumber than other fucks, and that fucks in and of themselves must be a person, place, or thing. Now, I don't remember learning about fucks in school or seeing any fucks at the local zoo. I'm assuming they're like really ugly ducks, or fugly ducks, if you will. Fucks for short. Or maybe what he really meant to say was fucker, which would be a noun meaning a person who fucks. In which case, any person who fucks must not like penis, or they are very dumb as fuck. Now, I rate this comment one fucker who fucks ducks, and may very well be very dumb as fuck.
At the number 7 spot, annoying AF, hearing a grown-ass man trying to make people laugh for money.
Listen, buddy, I used to give hand jobs for money, so telling jokes is a huge step up for me, okay? I'm not gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks, am I right? You're saying that any human being that's of a certain age who makes people laugh for money is annoying as fuck. Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to get to the root of it, okay? Stupid as fuck. A grown-ass butt-sucking internet troll who found a keyboard and thought, hey, why not try to hurt someone's feelings today free of charge? Yeah, and I even said the word fuck, like an OG too. How do you like them peaches? Huh? They're pretty fuzzy, aren't they? I don't censor myself. I speak from the heart. Also, I don't understand why you wouldn't write out the words fuck. It makes you sound like a bitch. Because you were too lazy to type 4 more characters? Maybe you thought YouTube had a limit on the number of characters you could type? Or maybe you were just afraid to swear on your YouTube account because your mom would find out and spank your ass in front of your friends. And you'd cry like a 35-year-old man-child who just got spanked in front of his Lego collection. Either way, when you're insulting someone, step up. You'll look less like a pussy if you do that. I'm just saying, you know? Don't be afraid to swear on the internet, especially when you're making fun of someone who's not afraid to swear on the internet. Just food for thought. Food for thought. I read this comment, one lonely troll who touched his dick one time and got super scared of how good it made him feel.
I'm a super naughty boy. I'm a naughty boy.
At number 6...
You are actually the least funny person on YouTube!
Apparently the survey's in, guys. There you have it. Hands down, thumbs up, dicks in. There's 1 billion user accounts on YouTube, and I'm the best at not being funny. I am the least funny. I can tell that this guy here, he's a heavyweight feeling herder. We got a heavyweight in our midst. Okay, he probably hangs out at little girls' ballet recitals, tells Rebecca her form shit, spits on her before he leaves. You know, we're dealing with a heavyweight here, alright? He also sounds like he might be 1 spoon short of a full set, okay? So I want to make this as simple as possible for him. Listen, dummy bummy, crummy, fummy, fee-fi, fo-fummy, dummy. Your overly generalized, underthought insults may work on preteens with a frontal lobe deficiency, but anyone with half a brain can see you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Why don't you go back to coloring and licking windows and leave insulting people to better qualified individuals, like, for example, anyone else on planet Earth? I rate this comment 1 closet that was supposed to lead to Narnia, but just ended up being 2 homeless guys fucking each other. Would you look at that? Oh, that is just unexpected, isn't it? At the number 5 spot.
You should really have an intro disclaimer for any children who watch your content. Like, hey kids, in case you're too young to know, only 30+ adult males with no job, money, or women will ever think you're funny if you talk like this. Other than that, mimicking any of this behavior will get you a special edition sexual harassment charge from any female within earshot. Just a thought for the impressionable. Smiley face.
You should really have a disclaimer warning people how long your comments are gonna be. Good God! Can I have the best years of my life back that it took me to finish this 8-book series of novels you call a comment? I love it when people tell you you're doing something, but they don't even understand the definition of what they're telling you you're doing in the first place. Like, for instance, this guy, on his high fucking horse, doesn't know what sexual harassment means. You do know, buddy, that sexual harassment and making sexually explicit jokes are not the same thing, right? You do know that. Sexual harassment, by its definition, is unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical conduct of a sexual nature where either the conduct is made as a term or condition of an individual's employment, education, living environment, or participation in a university community. So, in other words, the only way that children would get accused of sexual harassment if they talked like me in front of a woman or within earshot of a woman is if at the end they added the additional sentence, if you want this job, I'm gonna need you to suck on my penis. Now call me crazy, but I'm sure that I've seen plenty of both women and men laugh and have fun with sexual humor. Maybe you're just a prude who thinks that any joke that doesn't start with knock knock should be banned from the internet. So I wrote a joke just for you. Knock, knock. Now you say who's there?
Who's there?
A 30-year-old man. Now you say a 30-year-old man who?
A 30-year-old man who?
A 30-year-old man who will give you a job if you suck on his wiener. That's who, bitch. I rate this comment 1 lonely, toy-humping fuckboy who should be more worried about getting caught getting a little too handsy with the local Boy Scouts and leave the internet jokes to the pros. At the number 4 spot,
I wanted to watch this to get information, but seeing as how I am not 6, I couldn't stand your humor. Do what suits you, but know that your immaturity is turning off potential subscribers.
I mean, this is a real beauty here, a really big fish. I mean, it's really hard to get in the boat if you feel what I'm putting down. We got a real Moby Dickhead here, okay? What's interesting about this guy is apparently there was a 6-year-old version of him that had a sense of humor. So what I really want to know is what happened to this guy when he was 6? Did a clown come running out of the bushes somewhere and just smack him in the face with his genitalia? We'll never know. We will just never know. And I wonder if people like this ever realize that maybe I act this way intentionally to deter people with no sense of humor from actually tuning in. It's like bug spray, but for idiots. I rate this comment one photo so risque, we had to blur it out completely just to include it in this video. I'll give you a hint though. It's 3 sea lions pressing their dicks together. Like that's the secret to becoming one giant sea lion. It's weird and upsetting because we all know it doesn't work that way. Come on, it doesn't work that way. We've all tried to press our dicks against other guys to become bigger guys. Haven't we? Haven't we all been there? I mean, that's the first thing you go to. You're like, oh my god, he's got a dick, I got a dick, let's push our dicks together. That didn't work? Let's find someone else and also push their dick against our dicks and see if that does anything. And before you know it, you've got 7 or 8 guys all pushing their dicks together, and you're like, holy fuck, man, this is weird as shit. We should probably figure out a different way to hang out, you know? And then you all start playing Fortnite or whatever. At number 3...
Crank down on the campy bullshit humor by 90%, and this video is tolerable. No thanks.
I don't even know where to start with this comment. There's just so much to take in. First question, maybe the most important question, is whether this person is actually answering their own statement. And if so, then what kind of psycho wig-wearing lunatic are we dealing with here? Or maybe he's not crazy. Maybe he's just so used to his comments going unanswered that he just finally said, fuck it! Started answering them himself. But what if he is crazy? Maybe he's super crazy and he slicks his hair back, puts on ruby red lipstick, and tucks his dick between his legs while he types psychotically in a room filled with expressionless dolls. If so, that's really scary and also kinda awesome. But either way, I'm very troubled by this comment. Very troubled indeed. I rate this comment one dusty old fart, locked in a jar fermenting for the better part of a century. That is one stinky fart in a jar right there. That is one stinky fart in curved glass. That's what that is. At number 2,
You are balding fat and nobody cares what you think.
as perspicacious as this penis sniffer is on this astute analysis, I may have to poke some holes in his theory. 1, according to a height-weight chart measuring body mass index that I found on the internet, I am normal-sized, or, as I like to call it, fun-sized. Furthermore, my latest hairdresser whispered in my ear when I was getting a haircut that my hair is nice and full, voluptuous. And I believe her too because she gives me candy. And at the time of this video, there are 100,000 people who care at least a little bit about what I think, or one person with 100,000 fake accounts who's clearly obsessed with me. So at the very minimum, there's at least one person who cares maybe too much. Which if I'm doing my math correctly, now carry the 1, subtract the Q, it means you're wrong as fuck! Also, you all can be the judge of my appearance. You all remember this photo from some of the other videos we did? Well, today, we're gonna break them down. I'm actually 2 of the photos in this bad boy, and Emma's one of them. That's right, these 2 are of me. See? These are me, and also this, and this. And this is of Emma, and this, and this. And one of us together, and also this. Hey, hi, it's me. Yeah, look at that. So you guys can be the judge. I rate this comment one photo of a notorious broom handle that became sentient and self-aware and went around the countryside spanking judgmental teenage cyberbullies violently on the ass cheeks until they couldn't sit and use a keyboard again. At least until it was arrested and put to death on October 6th, 2013. May he rest in peace. At number 1,
Why do you glorify rape?
that's a great question. In order for me to answer that correctly, though, we need to go dig down deep and look at the definition of glorify, shall we? Glorify, by definition, means to praise or worship. Now, this is the joke this gentle soul was referring to. Roll the clip. Go ahead, Gary, roll the clip. Go ahead, Gary, roll the clip. Gary, roll the fucking clip! I rate this mod one monkey that's clearly never been raped. Let's face it, if sexual assault was on your mind at all, you wouldn't be standing like that. No. Observational? Yes. Insensitive? Perhaps. If you are or know a baboon who's been raped while standing like that, then yes, maybe I could empathize. But glorify, worship, or praise? What? Now, I'm no expert on theology here, but I don't think a single reference in a 20-minute video intended to be humorous in context constitutes as worship. If it does, that means all those girls who used to point and laugh at me in junior high were actually obsessed with me. God, it all makes sense now. They were obsessed with me. I know it. I rate this comment one giant bag of dicks that are intended to be sucked as a whole rather than individually. Honorable mentions.
Fuck you! The movie was okay, and there are plenty of main characters like Ray characters that are nobodies and are strong with the Force. Can use it with little to no training. Anakin Skywalker was one of them.
Rename your channel to the Swearing Man.
Too many dick jokes. You're the type of guy to feel on another dude's dick and say you're not gay. You're just comfortable in your sexuality, huh? Why do you call magazines clips like a child or a woman?
Fuck me, you're obnoxious.
This guy is so annoying, but I love when he does his "I'm gonna fucking kill you" sounds so realistic.
Dude, just state the mod and what it does. No profanity needed. Dude, is the profanity really necessary? Just state what the mod is and what it does.
This guy is messed up in the head. Unfunny cringe.
What the fuck is wrong with this gay one?
FFS, stop being so cringy.
This guy has lame humor.
Damn, this guy's annoying as fuck. Please stop talking about penises and restrain yourself to talk about the game only. Let your fetishes away. Let your fetishes away. Be gone, child.
Excessive dick jokes? I feel like this guy is a perverted gay guy, no offense. But either he talks like that for views, or he's just plain out perverted.
Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video, and do remember that this video was all in good fun. So if I happen to use one of your comments in the video, then remember, it's all fun and games, okay? I don't want to end up in a blacked out van with a gag in my mouth, wondering if I'm gonna get butt fucked for a joke I made, okay? Really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button, and if you're lucky, at the stroke of midnight, a tiny little AverageBaters fairy will come and tickle your butthole. For all of you guys that watch our videos, really appreciate every single one of you guys. Every time you watch one of our videos, comment, like, or share, or subscribe, know that I cream a little bit in my daddy jeans. We really appreciate all your guys' support, and I do want to give a special thank you to all those Patreons who have supported us financially. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. You guys are all the best, and we really appreciate your guys' continuing support. And I hope to see you all again in the next one, and keep on average baiting, baby!